Good morning or good afternoon or good night or whatever time it is in your place when you're watching this. Today I'm going to be working on this 300-piece puzzle that I got from the store the other day when I did my house 24-hour speaking house video. So I didn't even open the whole thing. I hope you all are doing great in whatever side of the world you're in. I hope you're staying safe and staying indoors and staying at home. That's like the new thing now, stay at home. So I just want to give a little story time of a time when I was going into middle school. But for us, it's like secondary school when I lived in Nigeria. So secondary school pretty much starts for 7th grade for us. So you go through your elementary school and it goes up to 6th. Then you go into secondary school, which is technically the start of middle school, and it goes on through high school. So I got into this all-girls school in Nigeria, in the state that I lived in. I lived in Kano at the time. And St. Louis Secondary School is a pretty prominent school. A lot of people went there. One of my aunties actually graduated from there. You know, so many, women that end up becoming something had attended that school. And the school obviously was started by nuns, and I believe they were British, but don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so they started the school, and it was an all-girls school, right? So it was a great school. We learned a lot. You had all girls, so you didn't really care about looking cute. We had uniforms anyways. We had to do a particular hairstyle every single week or every 2 weeks. But my story time was basically about how I got into making friends and how me and my friends got in trouble one time. So me and my friends, for some weird reason, were kind of put in the same class on the day of our examination to enter the school. I met a few girls and we just kind of clicked, and we became friends from there, and we ended up getting placed into the same classroom. We were very talkative. We talked all the time about nothing. And at the time I was 13 or 14, I don't really remember exactly our age, maybe not even that old, but we would just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk in class, and our teacher assigned us seats because we would just always talk. And one day, so in every class you have people that sit down and write the names of the noisemakers, pretty much the classroom snitch, and they're a goody two shoes and they're a teacher's pet, whatever you want to call it. So our names were on that list all the time. And one day our teacher just kind of got fed up, and she was like, you guys are gonna put tape on your mouths. I'm gonna put masking tape on your lips because you guys are absolutely disruptive. And so we thought it was the funniest thing ever, but we're whatever, let's just whatever, wear it. So she made us wear this masking tape, and I believe it was 5 or 6 of us, and we wore it in class, and then we could take it off when it's lunchtime, to eat and whatever, and then when we went back to class, wear it again. Honestly, I don't understand what kind of punishment that was, and it doesn't make sense because then you're not participating in class. But that was her solution. And in Nigeria, some of the things people think our punishments are really just not it, but whatever. I think it fixed the problem a little bit, but not so much. We got into a lot of trouble all the time. Like, that wasn't our only time, and we weren't really like bad. We didn't like disrupt any property. Like, we weren't sneaking out. Did we ever sneak out? No, I don't think we ever did that. But we just loved to talk about anything and everything. And honestly, like, my middle school years, I really don't remember having like the best of grades, but I really remember my time with my friends, and we had a great time, and we just talked all the time. And I am still friends with all the people, even though we don't live in the same place. Every single time I go back, I look for them and we hang out. So yeah. And another thing is, I was a day student, because the school was like boarding and day students. And I remember, like, also, this would get into like a whole nother story. We would hang out with some of the boarding students, like, and just like hang out in their rooms, especially when we had like inter-house sports. Like, we had like teams basically, and I was in Fatima House. I guess they're called houses. The people that boarded and lived on campus had they had different kinds of houses, and then we had our own as day students. So it was absolutely fun, I'm not gonna lie. I loved my time. But yeah, I have way more stories than that. And to be honest, like, one day I really do want to reconnect with my friends, and actually do a video of us storytelling our experience at St. Louis Secondary School, Kano. We used to sing songs every Monday morning. We would sing the school anthem and the national anthem. And I'm not really a singer, so I'm not going to sing it. But if you went to St. Louis Secondary School, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, comment below. Let me know if you have ties to that wonderful school. I never really graduated from there because I moved here after JS3, which would be 9th grade over there. So I started 10th grade here in America. So yeah, let me know how you all are doing. If you have any secondary school stories, please share with me, and I will see you in the next video.